Hey friends, I hope you're all doing well today. I wanted to make a video that is easier on my end to make today. So I took a video of myself reading, and I'm going to just talk over it. I'm going to talk about books, talk about used bookstores, which I just absolutely love, and yeah, just kind of chill. I think this is a lot different from my usual content, but something that I wanted to try out. Right now, I'm reading it's called A Prayer for the Crown Shy by Becky Chambers, and it's the sequel to A Psalm for the Wild-Built. As you'll see in the video, I'm annotating this book. My girlfriend Haley and I like to do this thing where one of us will buy a book, we'll read it and annotate it, and then we'll give it to the other person to also read and annotate. And then we've got a copy with like all of our thoughts in it, which is really cool. It's a fun thing to do, and it's just it's a lot of fun. It's very special. So yeah, we're doing that with this series. We had both already read A Psalm for the Wild-Built. I had read it as an ebook. She had read it as an audiobook, and so then I went out and picked up the hard copy. So now we can do this. There's something that I want to talk about with used bookstores that I just haven't been able to fit into a video topic yet. So I figured that this is as good a place as any to do it. I want to talk about how sometimes I'll go to a used bookstore and there will be like a million copies of the same book in the used bookstore. So I've noticed this with like Game of Thrones, all those books in that series, and like a lot of John Green books, A Fault in Our Stars. There's some books that just I tend to see pop up a lot in used bookstores, and I think there's kind of a paradox to it in my mind that I think about whenever I see this. It's that either the books are so good that so many people bought them that statistically some of them are likely to end up back here, or it was really bad and everyone who did buy it returned it or gave it to a used bookstore to sell. I feel like it can really go either way with a lot of books, and I don't know how to fit that into another video, so I just wanted to mention it here because I think it's a cool idea, and it's something that I've noticed multiple times, and I'm wondering if anyone else notices this too. I wonder whether or not to trust those books when I see them on the shelves. Which usually I don't pick up a book at a used bookstore unless it either really looks interesting to me in particular, or if I had already had my eye on it. That's kind of what I look for when I go to a used bookstore. It's not usually the case that I just pick up something completely random. I've done that in the past, but that's not like my typical approach. So when I look at those, I was just kind of wondering to myself, like, are these really good, or did these end up here because people didn't like them? And that's going to be the whole video right there. Honestly, I just am not in the mood to edit for a couple hours, so that's going to be that. I didn't want to make something just to make something, and I still want it to be good, but I just didn't want to have to do a whole lot on the back end. And I wanted to, I've got a good streak going. I've posted videos a couple weeks in a row. I'd like to keep that going. And yeah, let me know what you thought of this. This is weird and kind of all over the place, but yeah. Thank you for watching.